So what is MFA or 2FA? You hear the term a lot, enable multi-factor authentication on your account. So what exactly is MFA or 2FA? Let's break it down. In cybersecurity, there are two concepts, authentication and authorization. Authentication basically means it's a way to verify the identity of a person claiming to be who they are. And on the other hand, authorization is a concept that essentially determines if a person has the permissions or rights to do what they're trying to do. MFA is directly related to authentication. Let's break it down. MFA means multi-factor authentication. And by that, we mean multiple ways of verifying the identity of someone or something. And factors are essentially the way we verify that thing or person. And when we talk about factors, there are three essential categories of factors: something you know, something you have, and something you are. An example of something you know is like your password, and an example of something you have is the key to your house. An example of something you are is your biometrics or fingerprint. So multi factor authentication essentially just means we need to combine more than one of those things to verify a person or something. A lot of people think MFA is a cybersecurity or technology concept. No, it's not. A lot of us use MFA in our daily lives, we just don't think about it. For example, when you go to the bank to get money out of your account, the first thing the bank teller does is verify your identity. And they do that by verifying the three factors I mentioned: something you are, something you have, and something you know. Something you are is you in the physical person, and something you have would be your debit card, and something you know would be the PIN to your debit card. And once you have cleared all those checks, which is verifying your identity, then we can talk about the other concept I mentioned, which is authorization, which essentially means do you have the right to do what you're trying to do? So, for example, authorization would be if I request $1,000 from that account, and if I don't have $1,000 in that account, I'm not getting it. And although I did say MFA is not a cybersecurity or technology thing, we find it mostly applicable in our technology life, i.e., your online banking accounts, your Facebook accounts, your Instagram accounts, your school accounts, and so forth. Now, the reason we tell you to enable MFA is that the number one thing that hackers hate is MFA. So think of the example I gave about going to the bank. Why wouldn't you want Facebook or Instagram or TikTok to verify you on multiple levels before logging into your account? Well, I can give you one. Most people have 8-character passwords, and an 8-character password can take something like a few minutes to a couple of hours to break depending on the system. Your passwords alone are just not safe. So go to your settings in every app that you have, and under your account, you should see an option to enable two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication. Remember, multiple ways of verifying something or someone is always better than one.